Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Illinois versus Indiana college football matchup on Saturday, November 11th, 2023. It's my favorite day of the week during my favorite time of the year, College Football Saturday here on YouTube. I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day, sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. To find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from the world's best handicappers, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com. Just click on the Premium Picks tab. While you're there, use that discount code PICK. You'll get 15% off all of your purchases of $19 or more. We also have the Pick Dawgz Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. These aren't meant for everyone. They're meant for people who make big bets. I make big bets. I know a lot of you make big bets. Call or text the number. It's the only way that you can get the Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. You cannot buy it on the website, so call or text those numbers. But let's get to this one. Illinois taking on Indiana, and Indiana coming off of a big win against Wisconsin. Ended a 4-game losing skid, but the problem is here that the Hoosiers have 6 losses, meaning they need to win out if they want to become bowl eligible. Now the thing is, Tom Allen, the head coach of Indiana, he's had kind of a rocky road there. He's been competitive against some of the good teams at times, but at a certain point you want to win, and I think in Indiana it all comes down to winning the bucket against Purdue, and I don't think he's won enough buckets to save his job when he's been underperforming, and I think they lose here and he becomes non-bowl eligible. Might as well be start calling his realtor, putting his house up for sale, and probably looking for a new gig somewhere else if that's what he so chooses to do, because he won't be the head coach of the Indiana Hoosiers by the end of the season. You know, the Hoosiers have certainly had their share of troubles, and of course, you know, there would have been a different story. Michael Penix Jr., who was the quarterback for Indiana, transferred out to Washington, and, well, he's the leading candidate to win the Heisman Trophy this year, to make matters even worse, because, man, he would have probably saved Allen's job. But the thing is, the Illinois defense here under Brett Bielema has been decent, and the Indiana offense has just been simply anemic. 119th in the nation out of 132 teams in yards from scrimmage. Meanwhile, when we look at the Indiana defense, they've been decent in holding teams down, and the Illinois offense certainly has been pretty pathetic, and especially throwing the football, and Indiana certainly has done really well at defending throwing the football, but when it comes to running the football, well, Illinois doesn't do it all that well, but Indiana doesn't stop it all that well. This is really an interesting game, and I think a lot of the stats, when you look at some of these Big Ten teams like these two teams, it really comes down to the schedule that they've played, and I think Illinois has probably played a drop softer schedule than what Indiana has played, drawing Penn State and Kansas as some of their tougher games. They played Wisconsin, the same team that Indiana beat last week, but Indiana's been Penn State, Michigan, as well as Maryland, Rutgers. I mean, just a little bit tougher road, including that opener against Ohio State as well. So I just think that not all stats are created equal. I think this is a lot of points to be laying, but maybe that's because the books are trying to get some action on Indiana. I'm not going to take the bait. I'll take Illinois, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.